Greetings, and welcome to your Thursday edition, your thirsty Thursday edition of Dapper's Playhouse. My name is Dapper. This is my playhouse, and welcome you are. I got a little something special for you today. We're veering from the norms. We're still searching them TikToks, but today we got some spooky treats for you. Just that, some Halloween goodies. Bring the kiddos in on this one. This is definitely a family affair. Or, unless you want to surprise them, then do not let them watch. Pick out some of these recipes, and then maybe y'all can do them together. Razzle dazzle, some spooky treats coming right at you. For example, right off the bat, look at this. We got some spiderweb deviled eggs. And I know everyone's looking for some kind of fanfare for your get-togethers, for your monster mashes, for your Halloween havoc parties, all that good stuff. Hell, bring them to your trunk or treats. I don't care. What kid doesn't want a deviled egg thrown right in his bag of goodies? And that would be, if nothing else, well worth some content to take that video of, the kid going, did you just throw a mushy ass, nasty ass, creamy egg in my bag of treats? And you can say, yes, I most certainly did. You could call that a trick, or you could call that a treat. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to get right to this madness. If you want the recipes, I'm sure you can Google them all up. So remember the titles. Hopefully some of these will explain it to you. So maybe keep a pen handy. You can pause them and write them down as we go. Away we go.
My ghost beignets are too cute and yeast-free, so they're super easy to make. I am obsessed with these little ghosties. I'm going to be making all my beignets ghost-shaped even when it's not spooky season, so don't be surprised if I serve you ghost-shaped beignets at Christmas. Just go with it.
Stale cracker, that's money, dude. How creepy is that? So creepy. Man. Those are good ones. See, that is the spookiest thing. That's a winner. Edible bloody bends. Gross. That's just what I want to eat.
You're gonna want to make these easy charcuterie witch's fingers for Halloween. Grab a string cheese, then wrap it in some fleshy prosciutto. Then take some black olives, cut them in half, and shape them into creepy fingernails. Use some cream cheese to stick those fingernails on, and you have yourself a super cute but spooky Halloween snack. Full instructions on the blog, and follow for more holiday ideas.
Disgusting treats. What do you say?
Listen, this is just a dream, but very clever people can hear dreams.
Again, pretty basic, but effective. For all you people on the go,
It was just my 2 bags of candy corn, 3 cups in total.
Okay,
For that, I'm going to be adding 12 ounces of my white chocolate chips. This is all in my medium saucepan on low heat. And then I have 1 cup of peanut butter going right on top. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is going to be so good. It's a perfect fall recipe. Whoa, flying peanut butter. You need to stick around to see how good this is going to be. Okay, we got all that peanut butter out of there. And now we definitely need to add our can of sweetened condensed milk. 14 ounces of this stuff. I know our pan is looking a little full, but you want to use a medium saucepan. Everything will melt down. Start to stir everything together while the sweetened condensed takes its time coming on out of the can.
Make sure
you know how it goes. Ooh, look at that bubble. And of course, I'm going to scrape all this out as well. Okay, I got all that sweetened condensed milk out of there. And we are just going to stir everything in here together. You're going to need to use your muscles for this. It is very thick. We are making a delicious candy corn Butterfinger fudge. Yep, that's right. This is going to be a fudge. And you're just going to want to mix this together until everything melts together. See that? That candy corn is already starting to melt. Ooh, the beautiful colors. Oh yeah, so we're just going to get this all nice and melted.
Kind of looking a little vomitous.
All right, guys, that took a minute, but it is so worth it. Everything is melted together. It probably took so long because my pan's too small, but hey, we still got here, right? And just make sure you go from the bottom to the top. Just make sure you're not missing anything.
That's called folding it.
Because this is very thick. Okay, so now it's time to transfer this to our baking dish. All right, I have an 8x8 baking dish here lined with foil, and I'm going to spray some Pam on it to help prevent any annoying sticking. That was a lot of Pam. Maybe that was too much, but hey, it's too late now. Okay, so we're going to pour all of this right into our baking dish. Ooh, look at that sugar on the bottom of the pan. You need a sweet tooth for this one. But this is just one of the best candy corn hacks out there, okay? Who knew you could make fudge with candy corn? And we are going to let this chill on the counter for 15 minutes and then chill it in the refrigerator till it's nice and hard. All right, you guys. So this was actually in the freezer for about 2 days. And I just took it out to sit on the counter for a bit. Let's see how it does being in the freezer for so long. Let's see. All right, we got our fudge block here. Now it is time to cut it into little cubes. Okay, now that we got our fudge all cubed up, I have a Ziploc bag with some melted semi-sweet chocolate chips. And I'm just going to use this as a piping bag. And we're just going to quickly pipe some chocolate all over our cubes of fudge here. This part is totally optional, but I just think it's going to make it taste even better than it already does.
You get the gist, right?
Somehow I cut.
That's beautiful right there. That's money, boo. Which is
Let's make Nutella stuffed Halloween cookie sandwiches. First, we're making a really simple shortbread. Just mix it together with your hands, then roll it into a ball. Flour your surface and your rolling pin so it doesn't stick, then roll out the dough. Cut out pumpkin shapes, or you can just make them rounds, then create a face in half of them. Transfer onto a cookie sheet and bake in the oven. Make sure you don't overbake. Once cool, brush them with melted butter, then mix together sugar and cinnamon and cover the cookie faces. Dollop Nutella on the whole ones and smooth it out, then place the cookie faces on top. They're super soft and delicious and perfect for Halloween. Enjoy!
perfecto.
All right, gentlemen. I want you to repeat after me just how I do it. Ready? Your turn. Very good. Ladies. Good golly. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Mr. Charlie Puth.
better make those.
If you go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down...
Okay, whatever it takes, folks. Whatever it takes. Oh, that looks good. What do we got going on there? Bloody eyeballs.
Once your cake pops have chilled, dip a fork in the chocolate, then place into the cake pop. Chill until the chocolate has set. Welcome back to my Halloween food series. Today we're making fresh bloody eyeballs. Add frosted soft sugar cookies to a tabletop mixer and mix until it forms together. Roll into 1 ounce balls and freeze for 20 minutes. Meanwhile, melt white coating wafers according to package directions. Once your cake pops have chilled, dip a fork in the chocolate, then place into the cake pop. Chill until the chocolate has set, then dip the entire eyeball into the chocolate. Once dry, you can decorate. I'm using green and blue decorating gel for the irises and black decorating gel for the pupil. For the blood vessels, I'm using a red food coloring marker. To add an extra touch, I'm using red decorating gel for fresh, bloody effect. These turned out so creepy, perfect for Halloween party and to impress your guests. Enjoy!
Okay, that's pretty simple too.
Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat for Halloween. Better give a treat that's good to eat if you want to keep life serene. Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat the whole night through. Little scalawags with fiendish gags can make it tough on you. So when ghosts and goblins by the score, ring the...
Poison apples, anyone? Today we're making black candy apples. Start by washing your apple in some very hot water, then we're going to rub it with a paper towel to get any wax off, and then throw it into an ice bath for a few minutes and set it to dry. Now we're going to push our stick halfway into the apple. Now for the candy coating, you're going to add all the listed ingredients and mix it well until it melts. You want to brush the sides with a wet brush to make sure you get any sugar crystals. Now allow the mixture to boil until you reach a temperature of 290. Now we're ready to dip. We're going to use a twirling motion to dip our apples, and then we're going to pull out the apple and shake off any excess and then scrape the bottom to prevent pooling. Now place it on some parchment paper to dry and say...
Happy Halloween. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul. Still you're doomed tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shiver in surprise.
You're never too old for Halloween candy. This Halloween bark is one of our favorite seasonal treats to make. It's so easy, super customizable, so if you hate candy corn, then just leave it off. The hardest part about this recipe is waiting for it to set up in the fridge. It's sweet, salty, and spooky cute. What's not to love?